Hello, and welcome to TISD Meeting Minutes, a focus on board-related topics. I'm Angela Jenkins, and joining me today is Dr. Karen Rainey, Director of Assessment for Tyler ISD. Dr. Rainey, I know recently you had presented to the school board about the current AEIS report that's out for the 2012 school year. Can you tell us a little bit about what does this report mean?
Yes, ma'am. AEIS is Academic Excellence Indicator System, and this report summarizes all of the data that's used in our state accountability ratings, the development of our ratings, and especially with a focus on student academic performance.
Tell us about academic performance. How did Tyler ISD do on this report?
Very well. We have spent our time during these tax years really working to improve the performance of all student subgroups in relation to the highest performing group, and in other words, really focus on closing gaps, and we've done that. And so at the end of this tax era, we find ourselves with a really good foundation built, and in several cases, our Hispanic student subgroup is outperforming our all-student group, and we're really proud of those efforts.
Well, I know that the report not only gives curriculum information, but it also shares graduation rate, attendance rate. Can you tell us how we did in that area, those two areas?
Proud to say that we exceed the state in attendance rate. Our attendance rate of 96% is greater than that of the state average and has been for the last 2 years. And the standard for graduation rate is 75%, and last year 87.1% of TISD's graduating class walked the stage.
Well, that's some good news. I know Tyler ISD is seeing an increase in college readiness. So tell us, what does that mean? I know it's not just one area, but it's several different things. So can you tell our audience about that?
Right. The report gives us data from several different areas, and those where we really saw increases last year were the number of students who took an advanced placement or international baccalaureate exam, and those really increased for all of our students as a group and for Hispanic students and African American students. Also, of those students, the percent who achieved a score at or greater than the criterion that's set for college readiness also increased for those same three groups. Overall in TISD, the number of students who took a college entrance test, an SAT or an ACT test, increased. Our overall ACT score increased across the district, and advanced course, dual course enrollment completion increased for all of our subgroups.
Well, it sounds like Tyler ISD is trying to prepare their students for that next level after high school graduation. Let me ask you this, when we look at the report for Tyler ISD, are we comparing the same information that is being shared at the state? Are we doing an apples to apples sort of comparison?
Absolutely. When you look at the report, our district scores fall over about 2 or 3 columns because you always have a state average column and an average for Region 7, which is our local service center area, so that you can see how we perform in relation to people in our local area, as well as looking at our performance in these areas across the state average.
Well, tell us, what other areas do we learn about at Tyler ISD? What other information?
A lot of good information is contained in the Academic Excellence Indicator System that is not necessarily, doesn't figure into the ratings, but which gives our community information about our schools. So we have information on demographics, staff information, experience level of teachers, program and budget information, just a lot of other good areas that we can look at.
Now, we know the AEIS report currently monitors and knows the results of the tax test. Now, with the tax test being replaced by the STAR test, how does that change this report? What will we be seeing different?
We don't know what the report will be named yet. There will be a brand new accountability system due to roll out this spring, and current proposals indicate that that will be a more comprehensive system that will give us a look at things other than just test scores. We'll get to look at ourselves in terms of overall academic achievement, but also in individual student growth, in closing gaps among those subgroups, and still some college readiness indicators.
Now, if our parents or community members are interested in seeing more information regarding the AEIS report, look at it in a little bit more detail, where would they go to find this information?
There are really 3 places that you can access that report: from the Texas Education Agency website, and from our own Tyler ISD website, and you can always ask for a copy of the report, a paper copy of the report at any campus or at the district office.
Great information. Thank you, Dr. Rainey, for joining us, and we'll see you again next time on TISD Meeting Minutes.